Best laptops for programmers in 2020. Computer programmers use lines of code to create computer programs, mobile solutions, and also analyze the needs of their clients and create technical solutions to solve their problems. Having an amazing laptop is almost a prerequisite of computer programming, and that need led us to create this list of the best laptops for programming, coding, and development in 2020. With the right laptop, programming can be a much easier process, so you can help satisfy your clients' needs. But how do you know a good laptop from a bad one? Figuring out what you should look for before buying a laptop for programming is a good place to start. To help, we created a checklist of the things you should consider when you decide to buy a laptop for programming or coding. 1. Mobility. While it's true that laptops were created with mobility in mind, when you choose a laptop, you want to be sure that it is as portable as you need it to be. 2. Display. The display is easily one of the most important features of any laptop. When you're programming applications, you're going to be staring at the screen for quite a while each day. Being able to see the details clearly is super important. 3. Processing power, CPU. The performance of your laptop can really be influenced by the CPU inside its casing. Choosing a laptop with a cheap processor can make your work harder. There are many different types of processor that have different specifications. The items you want to pay attention to are the size, number of cores, thermal design, power, and frequency. 4. Memory, RAM. In general, a laptop with less than 4 GB of RAM should be avoided. Many experts recommend starting with at least 8 GB to start. With many applications out that use large amounts of RAM, choosing a laptop with a small amount will only result in making it harder for you to do your programming. 5. Storage type and capacity. Solid-state drives, otherwise known as SSDs, should be your number one option in a programming laptop. An SSD will greatly improve the performance of your laptop when compared to a standard hard drive. Operations such as booting. 6. Keyboard. Along with the display, the keyboard is indeed the most important part of the laptop. Choosing a laptop that has a low-quality keyboard will affect your work, even if you say it won't. Using a keyboard that you aren't comfortable working on code all day will become tedious and bother you the longer you use it. 7. Battery life. Nothing is worse than being out somewhere, working on a big project, and your battery dies. Not everyone wants to keep their laptop plugged in all day long, especially if the programming they do keeps them around the office all day. 8. Operating system. For many, this will ultimately determine which laptop they choose. While Windows users are allocated a lot of options, those who prefer using the Mac OS may find themselves pretty limited to what the MacBook offers. 9. Dedicated or integrated graphics card. For coding, having a dedicated graphics card isn't the most important thing to look for in a laptop. We would recommend choosing a laptop with an integrated graphics card and put more money towards either a larger SSD or better processor, which will give you a more powerful laptop, making your work easier. We have summarized top best laptop for the programmers in the following list. Number 1. Huawei MateBook. Price start with $939. The best all-around laptop based on performance, portability, and price, with the following specifications. CPU. 8th generation Intel Core i5 i7 graphics. Intel UHD graphics 620, NVIDIA GeForce MX 152GB GDDR5 RAM. 8GB storage. 256GB 512GB SSD. Weight 2.8 pounds. OS. And number 2. LG Gram. A super light laptop with an amazing 173 display. CPU. Intel Core i7 to 8565U, quad-core, 4.6 GHz Max Turbo Boost, graphics. Intel UHD graphics 620 RAM. 16GB storage. 512GB SSD. Weight 2.95 pounds. OS. Windows 10 Home. Number 3. Asus Chromebook Flip. The best premium, yet affordable Chromebook. CPU. Intel Pentium 4405Y, Intel Core M3 to 6Y30 graphics. Intel HD graphics 515 RAM. 4GB screen. 12.5-inch, FHD, 1920x1080, LED backlit anti-glare storage. 32GB 64GB EMC. Weight 2.65 pounds. OS. Chrome. Number 4. Dell Inspiron 145482, the best budget laptop for programming and coding. CPU. Intel Core i5 to 8265U, quad-core, 3.9 GHz Max Turbo Boost, graphics. NVIDIA GeForce MX 152GB GDDR5 RAM. 8GB storage. 256 GB SSD weight. 3.26 pounds, OS. Windows 10 number 5 Lenovo ThinkPad P. 1 The best professional grade laptop for programmers CPU. 6-core Intel Core i7 Xeon graphics. NVIDIA Quadro P2000 RAM. 8 to 16 GB storage. 256 GB 4 TB, weight. 3.74 pounds, OS. Windows 10 Home Pro number 6 Apple MacBook Pro 153 The best MacBook for programmers CPU. 6-core Intel Core i7 i9 graphics. AMD Radeon Pro 540X 560X, Intel UHD graphics 630 RAM. 1632 GB screen. 15.4-inch, 2880x 1800 Retina display storage. 512 GB 4 TB SSD weight. 4 pounds OS. Mac OS number 7 Microsoft Surface Pro 6, tablet and laptop, the best tablet for programmers CPU. 5th generation Intel Core i5 i7. Graphics. Intel UHD graphics 620 RAM. 8 to 16 GB, screen. 12.3-inch, 2736x 1824 pixel sense display storage. 128 GB 1 TB, SSD weight. 1.73 pounds OS. Windows 10 Home number 8 Google Pixelbook the best Android development platform for programmers CPU. Dual-core Intel Core i5 i7 graphics. Intel HD graphics 615 RAM. 8 to 16 GB storage. 128 to 512 GB, SSD weight. 2.42 pounds, OS. Chrome OS number 9 Asus ZenBook UX 430, the best portable and affordable laptop for programming CPU. 2.42.7 GHz, Intel Core i3 i7 graphics. NVIDIA GeForce 940MX RAM. 4 to 16 GB storage. 128 to 512 GB, weight. 2.75 pounds, OS. Windows 10 Home Pro. We hope that our list of the best laptops for programming, coding and development has given you some idea of the options that are out there for you to choose from. Do you have a programming laptop that you swear by but don't see it on our list? Let us know in the comments below. Please subscribe our channel